Hey, family. This your girl, Miss Queen. I know I said I was going to, come on at 9:15, but I decided to go ahead and go live because I just finished posting a twin flame reading that was out of sight. I thought y'all might have been interested in, but I'm going to wait a little while before I start anything. I'll just let y'all listen to some of the music. Give it a few more minutes. Let's see what time it is. 8:53. So I'm gonna wait a little while, give some people time to get in here before I start. Hear what I say. We got to go with each other's love. I hope everybody had a good day today. Since I'm doing a live on my laptop tonight, I'm probably gonna have to I don't know how to I can't I'm gonna have to pull up, but I'm probably gonna have to go to the paperwork to do my birth chart from that instead of doing it on the computer like I did last night. Hey girl, ain't no mystery. At least as far as I can see. There we go. Girl, let me hold you long. And I know you felt it coming on. Baby, baby. Where you at, family? I'll take you there to an ecstasy. Just trying to see where I left off at last night. Yeah, 15, 16. I don't exactly remember where I left off at last night, so I'll back up a little bit. In between the sheets. All I had though, I had a real lot. I still got a lot to go, family. Okay, I remember doing that. I remember doing the North Node, but I start back there anyway. For those who missed it, I start there. Okay. Oh, what? Baby, you know that I would do anything and everything for you. I would so self-control with you. 'Cause I can't help myself, you're like nobody else. What can I do? So wanna I wanna work it. I wanna spend the night with you. Make it smooth, baby. Baby, you. If we don't get touched, we better run out of sleep. Okay. All right, family. Here I am. I'm gonna start reading. Maybe y'all will jump in. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start back reading so I can try to finish up. Alrighty. Now, the North Node, the North Node symbolism qualities. One is learning to embody in this life. Life lessons. South Node, the opposite point in the chart, are the qualities that come natural to us. So, meaning the Scorpio is my North Node, Taurus is my South Node. Scorpio symbolism. Depth, emotional, emotionally embodied, meaning and significance, embracing the mystery and enigma, sharp and perceptive. Yeah, I got one. Got one partially in the night, y'all. How y'all like that? Okay. Now, the North Node in Scorpio. And see, and it breaks down the degrees and everything that you're at. Hey, boo. I decided to come live early. How you doing tonight? The North Node represents the qualities one is learning to embody in this life, finding a capacity to be emotionally aware and open, finding a capacity to engage in genuine intimacy, following a self-directed path, true to your passions, displaying emotional honesty. Cryon symbolism, point of pain, as well as source of healing. Aries symbolism, bold and initiating selfhood is paramount. Strong drive, direct and uncomplicated, thriving when challenged. It says Cryon and Aries say I fear failure. Yeah, I do. I did had to come. I had to try to get out of that being, um, afraid. Get out of that fear because that's an ego. Says I fear failure, and thus taking initiative isn't easy for me. You have to be pushed. You desire the healing experience of walking your own unique path, but the first step is finding your courage in order to overcome your feelings of inadequacy. See, that's why I had to step into my rising sign, Leo. Because once I stepped into Leo, I got that courage then that I needed. My MC symbolism, which is MC means your mid-heaven. That's what that stands for. And that's also in Aries. For me, I'm Aries Lilith. I have Cryon, MC, and Jupiter in Aries. That my approach to career. That's what that symbolizes. Your MC symbolizes the approach to your career and my public persona. Aries symbolism, bold and initiating. Selfhood is paramount. Strong drive, direct and uncomplicated. Thriving when challenged. See, as I say, I ain't gonna give up. When you challenge me, they just make me want to just strive even harder. See what I'm saying? Capricorn, I'm already a hard worker. And then Aries is my little. Sometimes I feel like I don't know if I'm going or coming. And Aries midheaven suggests an independent and bold career. You have an entrepreneurial spirit and desire to be your own boss. I think that's what everybody should be their own boss anyway. Saturn in Leo. See, Leo is also my rising sign, like I said, and I have Saturn also in Leo, which is your ascendant sign, but we call it rising. Okay, Saturn in Leo symbolism seeks structures which celebrate courageous self-expression, fuel passions that embody personal power. Conjunction symbolism. Energies are merged and feeling rams of life are intertwined. See what I'm talking about? That's what I talk about all the time. About this third and fifth dimension stuff. That's why I'm so deeply spiritual. The energies are I got all this, it merges all together, see? And every sign have powers that you can embody. Realms of life are intertwined, rest stability between planets. Ascendant in Leo symbolism. That's rising. An expressive persona that attracts a lot of attention, exhibiting a sunny and playful personality. Confidently expressing a style that is colorful and flamboyant. Saturn conjunct ascendant. Your expression is reversed. You appear aloof, cautious, and composed. In speech, you may be resident, preferring to say little. You're private by sharing the thoughts and feelings brewing below the surface. If you're tight-lipped because you seek to control how you're perceived, you may find that to be an extremely audacious task. You could benefit from relaxing and opening up. Instead, try opening the floodgates of your expression. It will offer you an immense feeling of freedom and relief. So you just got to be yourself. That's why I want all of y'all to get y'all. I say I want y'all to get your birth chart. Let me drop this in here right now while I'm thinking about it. Astro Cafe. Yeah, I'm seeing what I got. What's going on too? Nice. Oh, I guess I got to do it over again. Okay. Now, come on, I did it earlier. Now you want to act crazy with me? Here we go. I'm finna get started again. It's finna act crazy with me again, y'all. Pace. Oh, there we go. What it is, I have to click back on comments and then go up and paste it. All right, there we go. Mm-hmm. Now, there we go. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm having to read out the book tonight. Maybe I leave off here. All right, now Saturn conjunct descendant. Your expression is reserved. You appear aloof, cautious, composed in speech. You may be reticent, preferring to say little. You're private about sharing your thoughts and feelings brewing below the surface. If you're tight-lipped because you seek to control how you're perceived, you may find that to be an extremely audacious task. You could benefit from relaxing and opening up. Instead, try opening the floodgates of your expression. It will offer you an immense feeling of freedom and relief. However, you may find that being serene and collected is simply your natural expression. You simply enjoy appearing mature, as if you are examining things from a higher ground. To people, I remain an enigma, a puzzle, but you've an undeniable ability to carry yourself with grace and elegance. Hey, what's up, bro? I didn't even see you come in. They didn't even say nobody was watching. Saturn symbolism, urge for stability, self-reliance, the structures in one's life, one's attitude towards self-discipline, how one concentrates and focuses their energies. Leo symbolism, courageous. See, I had to get that courage. Liberated self-expression, entertainer, center of attention, playful. Oh, I love this song here. Tomorrow by the Winings. Saturn and Leo. As one of the first slow-moving outer planets, Saturn influences the chart extractly, rather than concretely. It presents its presence suggests, especially towards your goals. You seek to be bold. You exercise willpower that brims with confidence. This mindset naturally fosters you to set a high bar for yourself and hold your own viewpoint in high regard. You have a way of faking it until you make it. They hit it on the head, didn't they? It's it. Which can work if you genuinely believe in yourself. Conversely, says I might be blind to my own weaknesses. My need for improvement may be obstructed by my attitude of over competitiveness. Although it may initially sting, it benefits me to seek out constructive criticism. By learning about others' strengths and seeing them as an opportunity for improvement rather than competition, you can transition into a healthier model of improvement. That says, I'll tell you about this thing real deep. It says Uranus is symbolism, flashes of insight where and how we seek change. Our desire to emancipate and liberate. So I gotta have Uranus and Scorpio. It's not on my north node, but I also have Uranus in there. And like I say, there are there's some significant actors and stuff like that and singers that have the same placement that I have. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna name some of them for you. Today. Certain. In fact, okay, here it is right here. This is creative placement. Okay, horoscopes with Uranus and with Scorpio. Say, okay, we have the first one they pull up is Beyonce. Beyonce is a Virgo, Scorpio Moon, Libra, Scorpio, Leo. Venus, her dominance of Venus, Pluto, and Jupiter. They got it broke down too. Her midheaven is Cancer. Her rising sign is Libra. She has Uranus and Scorpio also. Kim Kardashian, she has Uranus and Scorpio. Kanye West, wow, he has Uranus and Scorpio. Gemini Sun, Pisces Moon. They even have their life paths and everything down here. Wow. Emmanuel Macron. Let's see, I don't know who he is. Shakira, Christina Aguilera, Heath Ledger, Chris Evans, Natalie Portman, Justin Timberlake, Marianne Cotillard, Ryan Gosling, Kourtney Kardashian, Jake Gilliam. I know who he is, but I can't call his name. He's an actor. Benedict Cumberbatch, Ryan Reynolds, okay. Tom Hiddleston, Orlando Bloom, wow. Jessica Alba, Ashton Kutcher, Kate Winslet. All these people have Uranus and Scorpio. They have the same placements I have. And these are all very creative people. Pink, James Franco, Alicia Keys, Isaac Newton. Okay. I feel privileged. Adam Levine, Drew Barrymore. It goes on and on and on. Abraham Lincoln, Milia Jovovich, Rachel McAdams, Tom Hardy, Kobe Bryant. I would stop with Kobe. Oh, yeah. Kobe was a Virgo, Taurus Moon. Aaliyah had the same placement. Colin Farrell. That's crazy, ain't it? Hey, boo. What's going on, Auntie girl? That's one of my readers right there. I'm glad you joined me. I've been watching my readings today. The Capricorn and Leo reading's been off the chain today. Okay, now where we at here? That was Uranus and Scorpio. Okay, I've been there. It says it's okay. Uranus and Scorpio is far away as a far away outer planet. The effect of Uranus has a more abstract influence on the personality, related to how one seeks change and improvement in their environment. Okay, now I have Mars and Gemini. Okay, the Mars and Gemini symbolism: whimsical use of energy, versatile, jack of all trades, likes exploring various paths, focused on newness and innovation, loves mental work and learning. Sextile symbolism: cooperative energies, energies in friendship, conscious effort required to reveal. See what I'm saying? Every sign you have gifts in, you have to master those gifts. Jupiter in Aries. That planet I have in my I have midheaven, Cryon, and Jupiter in Aries, which is Lilith. They call Lilith the Black Moon. Exuding a positive attitude and bravery, thriving on my drive and ambition, being headstrong, unaware of my own limitations. Yeah, that sounds about right. Mars sextile Jupiter. The aspect between these two planets represents a connection between my intellect and my physical strength. This would be an excellent combination for an athlete. Say I enjoy developing the connection between my mind and physical body, and I would likely develop strong physical endurance if trained. And so I generally wholly believe that things will work out as evident by my nonchalant and easygoing nature. I'm very easygoing. Says looking for an untroubled path to wherever I am going. I generally see the best in others and don't seek to make excessive demands. And I do. I see the good in everybody. Thank you, your favorite couple, for stopping by. How are you tonight, love? I've been trying to put some music in the background for y'all so y'all can hear some music. Let's see. I have to listen to some Williams Brothers there. Okay. Yeah. I've already read that. Says when the energy is out of balance, I can be over the top in action. Excessively doing and trying without taking any time out to clarify my intentions. There can be a tendency to do things without moderation, without my feet firmly planted on the ground. In this state, I gamble with opportunities because I'm scattered and careless. That's because I have all that air and all that wind and everything. And that's why you have to get out there and get with Mother Goya and get grounded. Try to stay grounded. When the energy is imbalanced, I feel capable of harnessing the abundant energy that's within. I enjoy the thrill of taking initiative, and it enables me to feel courageous, rising easily to the challenges. My work ethic brims with confidence and inspires the trust of those around me. I may also feel very connected spiritually. See what I'm saying? That's why y'all need to get that birth chart. I'm going to preach it until y'all get it. Because when you get your birth chart, you understand so much more about your life than I'm serious, you really do. You just sit back a lot of times and you wonder why certain things happen to me. Why did this happen to me? Why did that happen to me? Hey love, how you doing tonight? I'm glad you made it. I was looking for you. I love it. I dropped some links down in the chat now if anybody want to come up and talk. where I'm at here. Okay. As says, my work ethic brings with confidence and inspires the trust of those around me. I may also feel very connected spiritually through my work. See, this is my. That's how I know I'm on my life purpose because this right here is my work spiritually. I'm connected to this spiritually. This is what the Lord had in plan for me all along. And almost like I know almost I know I'm protected. Just I almost feel like I'm protected by unseen forces. Uranus and Scorpio seeks to electrify right from the heart. Say right from the core of the soul. Peering into the crevices of emotion, tucked away. With this placement, one seeks to be in an environment that is emotionally forthcoming and open. Because there is no value in lying to oneself. That's right. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to be true. What good is lying? You know what my motto is? There ain't no future in fronting. Being fully embodied, allowing oneself to feel the fullness of what one feels initiates a moment that allows transformation to happen. What I'm talking about? Go within. The magic is in the willingness to look. I amaze myself all the time. I just said that same thing. Look here, now before I even read it. Listen. Now I'm gonna read it again to you. It says the magic in the willingness to look within. Okay, be honest and seek happiness. Uranus and Scorpio seeks to create change by uprooting the taboos in our most intimate parts. Mm. Of a collective level, and insisting that these parts deserve love and freedom of expression. Neptune symbolism. I have Neptune and Venus and Sagittarius. Neptune symbolism, imaginative realm, visions, dreams, fantasies, illusions, and deception. Sagittarius symbolism, spontaneous, uninhibited, expression, abstract, big picture, audacious, and explorative. Neptune and Sagittarius, as far away as a far away outer planet, the effect of Neptune has a more abstract influence on the personality. Neptune's energy itself seeks to diffuse thoughts and activate the imagination, moving away from the concrete and tangible. Dreaming is the act of building something new, pivoting in a new direction. Dreaming is the act of building something new, pivoting into a new direction. See what I'm saying? Though the details may be unclear and foggy, with Neptune and Sagittarius, this energy activates the attributes associated with Sagittarius. The hunter. That's what Sagittarius is, the hunter. Says living the life of the vagabond, honoring the desire to roam and feel uninhibited in the choices that I make, manifesting the dream of living an adventurous life with ever unfolding experiences to capitalize on in each moment, building a life without responsibilities and restraint. That's hell, ain't it? That's why you got to grind yourself. You can't just run around like a vagabond. But it's good to fantasize sometimes. Mars symbolism. See, I have Gemini. I have Mars and Gemini. Gemini's symbolism is a dynamic mind, whimsical, versatile, another jack of all trades, witty, mercenarial, and social. Mars symbolism, how one uses their energy, how one takes action, one's sexual nature, one's pioneering or enterprising side, what sparks my passion. Hey, love, Libra. Let me see. Look, I thought I was halfway through last night. I still got a whole bunch because I was reading from the computer last night. But since I decided to go ahead and go live on my laptop, I'm reading it from my folder because I had my birth chart printed out. So I'm reading it from my folder. I don't even really know where I left off at, but I'm just backtracking a little bit. Libra, the scales of justice. I have Libra too. I have Pluto in Libra. Okay, Mars energy tends to be bountiful, versatile, and dynamic. My mind is very alert. So sometimes I am more captivated by thought rather than following through with action. Procrastinator. It says, in fact, I may have almost encyclopedic knowledge. I'll tell you that birth chart to tell you so much about yourself. It's amazing. It makes you figure out all the attributes of your personality. That's why I tell people you have to go by, but most people just go by that sun sign. Your moon represents your emotions and everything. I'm a Taurus moon. That's your emotions and stuff like that. Your feelings. That's what the moon sign represents. I said all right. Says about an equal measure of many useful and useless things. I have a knowledge of a bunch of things. That's what they're trying to say. Say I particularly know the value of entertainment, allowing oneself to just have fun in life. No fool, no fun. That's my motto. Tomorrow, not promising anybody. I have the gift of having a what's that pro civility towards play and knowing how to be lighthearted about things. As long as I don't allow myself to become jaded, I have an innate curiosity that leads to many ventures. As fickle as the wind, I become fully engrossed in a topic after it tickles my fancy, only to completely abandon it. That's bad. They try to say I don't finish nothing. Ain't the hell. It says, it says, when I become fully engrossed in the topic after it tickles my fancy, I only completely abandon it when with little to no resolve. I have everything I need to succeed, but I could benefit from cultivating more staying power to avoid my energies becoming scattered. See, that's what I'm saying. You got to learn how to ground yourself. Have all that air and stuff in my chart. What it boils down to is I often understand is often understanding the difference between entertainment and distraction. What's helpful is spending time to find out what path and actions really align to me. Anything that is not fully aligned with me is ultimately a distraction. See, that's what I'm talking about. You got to get aligned. Because when you're not aligned, things easily knock you off your path. Was helpful is spending time to find out what this is what I read that it says. Anything that is not fully aligned. When I'm engaged, focusing on where I really want to be going, sometimes I can be like a bee, hopping from flower to flower. That's me. I'm just trying to multitask all the time. But as I know, more does not always mean better. Now, the Yod symbolism, targeted energy, and realm of life where electricity flows through awakening experiences. You know what that awakening experience is, don't y'all? When that third eye open up, but when your third eye open up, you still continue to elevate. You ascend higher and higher. You elevate, you keep elevating, you keep elevating. Okay, my yod is between north node. It gets degrees and everything. The tighter the degree is to the sign, the more you embody the traits of that sign. That's how I can explain it to you. See right here. Okay, here it is. The tightest, most significant sextile at the base of the yod is between Mars and Jupiter. The themes of this sextile are courageous, enthusiastic approach to life, natural desire to take initiative, rise to challenges, seeking the fullness of the accomplishments. When the themes of this sextiles are active, they bring clarity and healing to the planet at the tip of the node, which is the north node. So that's what I say. We supposed to raise the vibrations of this planet. We're supposed to heal this planet. That's what the whole twin flame and soul mate thing is about. That's why you meant to me. This placement reflects a potential dormant awakening around the North Node themes related to the soul's path. Let me reread. I'm finna read that again to y'all now. When the themes of this sextile are active, they bring clarity and healing to the planet at the tip of the yod, which is your North Node. I'm North Node Scorpio. That's the purpose you're living in your North Node. This placement reflects potential dominant awakenings around the North Node theme related to the soul path, intriguing qualities one is seeking to embody more of within this life, stepping outside of known territory. That's deep, ain't it? Hey Lulu, how you doing tonight, love? One of these days I'll be able to make y'all a moderator once I get on up there. I'll be able to give me some moderators in here then. It could involve connecting with the crazy jungle of tangled thoughts, beliefs, and judgments that we all carry around with us. By taking a writing class or intentionally journaling, see, I tell y'all that too. Journal, write down things, especially when you're trying to manifest. Oh, I got a briefcase here. Let me bring out my briefcase. Where's my journal? I think my journal up there because I showed journal. I think I got up on the shelf up there. But you write down things, you write whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're trying to manifest, you write that down in your journal. Here it is. Here's my journal right here. You write down all that stuff. Hey, talk with Tori Love. I'm getting a few more people in here tonight. I like that. How you doing, baby? Now it says here. I'm gonna go back. It says it could involve connecting with the crazy jungle of tangled thoughts, beliefs, and judgments that we all carry around with us. By taking a writing class or intentionally journaling, you may find yourself talking with your shadow. See, that's what you need to do. You got to get in touch with that shadow side. You got to learn how to balance out the dark and the light. It can be it can be a I can't even pronounce that cataract and liberating to bring this place into light. It is, when you write down different things. Like I say, we want to manifest. You write down what you're trying to manifest. You write it down and you just leave it there. I write letters to my parents. My deceased parents. I write letters to them. I write all that down. Ultimately, you're like an alchemist. Says my own spirit. Says ultimately, I'm like an alchemist for my own spirit. See, that's what alchemy is, magic. That's what manifestation is, alchemy. It says It's also wise to be wary about obsessing over self improvement, as if I need to fix myself endlessly. In truth, I feel nourishment by loving myself as I am. That's what I said earlier. I love me how I am. It said, okay, now here I go again. Saturn and Leo symbolism. Seek structure which celebrate courageous self-expression, fuels passions that embody personal power. The square symbolism, tension, difficulty, balancing energy, stimulating, challenging, and motivating. Now, Uranus and Scorpio symbolism, challenging collective taboos, seeking a world that is emotionally forthcoming and open. Saturn square Uranus. This is a generational aspect that may span several years. Because certain it's like only a certain amount of years that certain planets revolve and be in certain signs in the zodiac. Just like it's what we in now. We're in this Mercury retrograde now, but we're going into a new moon tonight. That's why you have to be careful of your thoughts. Very careful of your thoughts tonight. Says collective forces cause an interplay of planetary energies, which allows space for a novel era to be born. This generation is breaking away from being a collective herded by the self-appointed shepherds of corporations and governments. That's my generation. Beyonce and all us, we in that generation. It says there is a social shift towards self-sufficiency and self-responsibility versus rampant materialism and gross entitlement. Innovation during this time is geared towards freeing people from the constraints of backbreaking labor, which causes an explosion in creative expression. That's deep, ain't it? It's true that some distractions can be very healthy, such as when you need to wind down or get your mind off a pressing subject. But it also serves me to continually reconnect with my soul's purpose, to not disperse my focus from my heart's desire. There you go. That's right. That's right, Love to Travel. You got it right. That's right. Did you look up? Did you go to? I dropped that website in there for your birth chart. Did you look it up? Did you go to Google and find it today? Jupiter symbolism, the urge to expand, explore, where one operates in a big way. One's tendency to overdo, search for understanding, where my life, where I want my life to be easy. Aries symbolism, bold and initiating. Selfhood is paramount. Strong drive, direct and uncomplicated. Thriving when challenged. What you waiting on, girlfriend? Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter is I have that 16 degrees in Aries as one of the first slow moving outer planets. The influence of Jupiter in the chart is more abstract than concrete. Jupiter indicates the energy that motivates, the type to throw my soul forward, but it also has a tendency to be too much. I believe in the importance of elevating the self. See what I'm talking about? That's me. That's just me. That's all I talk about is elevating. It says I believe in the importance of elevating myself by being affirming towards my own opinions and point of views. I seek to capture the energy of a warrior in all that I do, exuding bravery and unflinching attitude. Where Jupiter's influence can be over the top is a tendency to be headstrong. I can be left unaware of my own limitations. This can see me rushing into new experiences without careful thought or preparation. Sensuality. Okay, boo. How was your day at work? Neptune and Sagittarius symbolism. Uninhibited, audacious imagination, holding dreams of restraint, exploration. MC and Aries symbolism. Risk taking in one's career. Strong independence in one's professional choices. Trine symbolism. See, that's what I was telling you about. I'm a grand trine and everything. Effortless, harmonious flow. Two planets bring out the best in each other. Natural, easy, talented energy. Neptune trine MC. Some people only trust that their senses perceive. I, on the other hand, are intrigued by the intangible spaces that not everyone can sense. That's that sense. That's that sixth sense. Oh, you enjoying this? You enjoying the info? It says my guide my guide that opens people's eyes to these words, to these worlds. These are the worlds where dreams are made. All things were thoughts before they become real. I believe in this principle, and as a result, I manifest great things into my professional life. Say what? Okay, y'all talking. It says here where I'm at. Potential careers for this is musician, a shaman, therapist, alternative. See, I talk about that natural medicine. I was talking about that earlier. Alternative medicine, religious clergy, Pluto and Libra. And Libra, that's the next one. Pluto and Libra symbolism, seeking to bring honest harmony within the world, ushering in a wider acceptance for non-traditional social views. That's something else, ain't it? I told you that's why you need to get your. That's why I told you need to get that. All this right here is describing me perfectly. And like I say, I've had it printed up since last year, but I've never really. I just basically scanned over it, but I never really went as in depth into it as I am what I'm doing with y'all. I'm opening up to y'all because y'all my family, y'all my soul tribe. So I trust y'all with this information. See, Pluto and Libra, so you can't give everybody this information now because people tend to try to use your, if they really know about those Akashic records, I'm telling you, this thing deep. Yeah, I know you know about these Akashic records, love to travel and Lulu. People try to manipulate your life if they know your placements in your birth chart. People try to manipulate your life. They try to change your life path. Let's see whoever's in here. Okay. MC and Aries symbolism, risk taking in one's career, strong independence in one's professional choices. Opposition symbolism, tug of war, flip flopping between energies. Opportunity to find fulcrum between the opposites, living the best of both worlds. When your energies are not in harmony, you identify either to the exclusion of the other with my mood or my willpower. It says I try to force things into place rather than respect the need to develop my inner knowing. I'm too absorbed with emotion with my emotional world rather than having the courage and trust to take action. But it's something else, ain't it? The gift of this aspect is learning how to be balanced within myself and cultivating a healthy mental and emotional connection. When things click into place, You have a way of dancing the waltz of life with sheer optimism. Neptune and Sagittarius. Yeah, I know y'all hate me seeing me up, but keep when I go, it's telling me to repeat this, so I just repeat it though. It says Neptune and Sagittarius symbolism, inhibited, audacious imagination, holding dreams and over unrestrained exploration. Okay, Pluto and Libra, seeking to bring honest harmony within the world, ushering in a wider acceptance for non-traditional social views. Sextile symbolism, cooperative energies and friendship, conscious effort required to reveal these gifts of displacement. As I'll tell you, it's a gift in every placement. It says Neptune sextile Pluto. With this placement, it says I may idolize the journey of self-discovery. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm teaching y'all about self-discovery right now. I romanticize the inner transformation. Hey, that's something. Everything that I tell y'all is right here. That's crazy, ain't it? Says for me wholeheartedly, I pull myself towards healing the unconscious trauma. Wow, that's that's something else. I'm learning more about myself when I'm talking to y'all. Things I already do know about me. I'm really learning now why I have a lot of these thoughts and these feelings and a lot of things that go on in my life. I'm really getting to know a whole lot more about myself. You know, that's what the spiritual journey is about. You never learn too much. This enables me to be a powerful teacher for how to transform and revitalize one's life. That's something else. What y'all think about that? I'm gonna repeat that now. With this placement, I may idolize the journey of self-discovery. I romanticize inner transformation. I wholeheartedly pull myself towards healing the unconscious traumas. You got to heal those childhood wounds and any other traumas you had too. You can't keep those. You got to forgive and forget. This enables me to be a powerful teacher for how to transform and revitalize one's life. I experiment with different practices and activities which aid me in my healing journey. It could be a practice like yoga, meditation, because I love meditation. I love listening to the rain and different things when I go to sleep at night. We're just finding that extra bit of space as I deepen into a stretch can enable me to realize how intimately aware of myself I am. As I connect with all the parts of my body, I feel immense release. And Marvin Gaye in the background, y'all. Pluto opposition MC. Pluto works in deep ways. Similarly, I work my work draws energy from that deep place. We're not interested in shallow work, nor am I interested in sharing weekend golfing stories around the water cooler. I'm here to transform lives. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. It is something. I'm here to transform lives. Here we go. Pluto works in deep ways. Similarly, it says my work draws energy from the deep place. I'm not interested in shallow work. Sure, no, I don't like shallow people. Nor am I interested in sharing weekend golfing stories around the water cooler. I'm here to transform lives. I want to dive deep into the psyche and remerge with meaningful insights. I'm here to seek truth and affect meaningful change in myself and in others. Potential career for this placement: a detective, a psychiatrist, or a writer. Sun in Capricorn, the gorgeous goat. That's what I am. The gorgeous goat. Sun in Capricorn symbolism: composed, self-assured expression, seeking to make my mark, seeking self-reliance, valuing stability and groundedness. Moon and Taurus symbolism: easygoing emotions. See, I told you that's what the moon sign represents, your emotions and stuff. Receptive temperament, nourished by engaging the senses, seeks comfort, stability, gravitates finding inner stillness. Trine symbolism: effortless, harmonious flow. Two planets bring out the best of each other. Natural, easygoing, talented energy. Sun trine the moon. I seek balance within myself. I seek a feeling of intuition, and we're working in harmony. I want to be an active creator, in charge of my creations or my work. But at the same time, I want to know how to be patient and capitalize on the right moment. I respect my intuition. That's right. I go by that. I tell y'all this all the time. I always trust your intuition, and I am eager to utilize that with my creative energies. When your energies are in harmony, it feels as if things work out at exactly the right moment. I can be quite straightforward in what I want from life, and I know what I want. This self assuredness gives me a confident air because my inner parts are working in sync. This further develops my trust and my own ability to get things going. Moon sextile Saturn. I seek to build my house, figuratively or literally, on a strong foundation. Anything that's not built on a strong foundation, it ain't gonna stand. Authentic connections within my social environment are important to me. I want each person to feel secure in his or her self-esteem. Describe me to a T, ain't it? I dislike feeling dependent. I seek to surround myself with independent people who take care of their own emotional needs. I respect other people's independence and personal goals. An internal sense of stability and a connection to my inner authority gives me powerful launching point in my endeavors. I value coming off as a composed and self-assured, so naturally people may perceive me as having a hardened attitude or being emotionally reserved. When my energy is out of sync, I may feel a reluctance towards showing vulnerability to people. This can lead to the feel inhibited in my emotional expression, allowing myself to sometimes be vulnerable. Will allow the flow of a cathartic experience. Finding those soft spots within myself allows me to embrace my sensitivity. It allows me the opportunity to open my heart and flow with love. I shine when I approach connections in my life with a spirit of trust and genuine care. When this energy is in sync, I am naturally resourceful, fashionably clever, and original solution wherever they are needed in my personal life. Everybody don't left me. I don't been on here over an hour. I might have to do this 2 or 3 times. I'm gonna do one more here. Oh, somebody as soon as I say that's about to jump back in. Venus and Sagittarius symbolism. uninhibited creative expression, bold romantic gestures, attracted to the big picture ideas and concepts, explorative physical nature. Neptune in Sagittarius, in an uninhibited, audacious imagination, holding dreams of unrestrained exploration. Conjunction symbolism says Venus and Neptune conjunct the Sagittarius in my chart. Energies are merged and feeling realms of life are intertwined. Rest stability between planets. Venus conjunction Neptune. I'm in love with love. The power of love to me. The power of love to me elevates all. Love allows me to light allows you to see the light in all, giving people the comfort to let loose around me. People truly appreciate my ability to see the best in them without judging their layers of past failings. That's right, I don't judge anybody. Judge not, lest ye be judged. Relationships present themselves to you intuitively, and I am an avid listener to the tunes of my heart. The arts, the arts, especially music, have a deep connection with me. Yeah, I communicate through music. Yep, I communicate through music. I know it. Says I have a deep connection. They provide me with an avenue of self-expression, allowing me to transform my negative energy into my creative pursuits positively. And I value a style that is stubborn and mysterious versus crude and bold. Some may argue that I only see what I want to see. Rose-colored glasses, I guess you would say. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for a love that may never match the lofty fairy tale that plays in my mind. Says I can be dumbfounded when the reality reveals itself to the outside of your ideals. Your high standards of people either allow them to shoot for the better or make them feel unreasonable pressure. So what I just said, with rose-colored vision of love, with a rose-colored vision of love, I have the potential to idolize romantic partners. But I can also use this gift of imagination to transform the mundane into the sublime. Capricorn Sun symbolism, MC and Aries symbolism. Okay, I ain't gonna keep on repeating that. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it says square symbolism, tension, difficulty, balance of energies. Sun square MC. Some people fall into a career purely through happenstance. Conversely, some people like me have no confusion about what career path I pursue. This path has fascinated me since an early age. Say my career is intertwined with who I am. It's sold into the fabric of my life. It gives me a purpose, and it isn't just a means to an end. This knowledge can feel both like a blessing and a curse. That's true. I know so much that I just feel like I be going crazy sometimes. It's a blessing to know exactly what path to pursue. However, I can find myself not on that path, then there would be then there would be much internal friction and frustration. Potential careers: writer, media, personality, actor, athlete. Let me see a bit here. Venus and Sagittarius, Pluto and Libra, sextile symbolism, cooperative energies in friendship, conscious effort. Venus sextile Pluto, my faith. It says your faith and your intuition has calibrated it into a sixth sense. I use it to provide a limitless test of my relationships. It says you'll not settle for anything less than an energetically charged love at first sight. That's something that's here, boy. Yeah, that's me all the way. I'm a romantic, a passionate person. Until then, I am not content with waiting for the perfect one. I'm not seeking a casual Friday night fling. No. What I seek is a lifetime. So you're seeking a deep, transformative, and passionate experience to share with someone. You understand my I understand says you understand your charisma fuels your magnetic allure. People are drawn to your fearlessness and venturing where others are afraid to go. You're a persuasive speaker, one who can arouse strong feelings in people. Your perceptive wit can sometimes feel more can feel can feel you're speaking directly to someone's soul. You're transparent about how your emotions dictate your actions. Sometimes you have a hard time detaching from relationships as you grip them too strongly. You can exhibit irrational emotions and overbearing behavior. This is an indicator that I'm not following my intuition. Instead, try believing that everything is working out for me, regardless of another person's actions. When you cultivate a true heart-based connection, you'll find it easy to feel grounded in my own love. Venus, opposition Mars. With this placement, there's an activated relationship between the feminine and the masculine within, reconciling my love of both the physical and the emotional side of romance. See, that's the thing. See, that's what the thing about like me, and they always say, "Oh, they don't want to show that. They don't want to show they feminine. They scared to cry in front of people. And they try to act like y'all say so hard. But you got to get that. You got to get in touch with your feminine side, men. You got to understand those women sometimes. You know. See, I'm often a flirt who is a pleasure loving and sensual. I enjoy flirting. I don't mind fishing for a compliment or two. At the same time, I ooze sexuality, and I enjoy the physicality of sex. Yeah, I do. I really do. Ain't nothing like some good sex. Yeah, but anyway, well met here. I'm not afraid to be a hopeless romantic, speaking in poetry, buying my lover flowers, or showing affection. Rather than coming off as a cliche, I have a way of exuding charisma in whatever I do. You have a way of simply sweeping people off their feet. Do I do that? Do I sweep people off their feet? When this pattern is excessive, I can be vain and give too much credit to how people perceive me. Says I may be addicted to attracting connections, which can quickly become chaotic, yet they never last. These can be used as a means of compensating for my feelings of insecurity. So I had to get out of that insecurity. I had to start learning how to be secure, be more confident. You know, as I feel more secure in my romantic energy, I cultivate more balance. Say I'm more comfortable being in an affectionate, loving person without much expectation of how I will be received back. I simply love loving. I do. I always just tell people I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. I simply love loving and it fuels me. I feel confident when diving into romantic relationships, secure in what I have to offer. Mercury in the hey, highly favored. What's going on, love? It says here, Mercury and Aquarius symbolism. A composed, formal expression, confident, grounded communication style, valuing privacy over reckless sharing. Pluto and Libra, bringing harmony within the world, ushering in a wider acceptance for non-traditional social views. Trine symbolism, effortless, harmonious flow. Two planets bring in the best of each other. Mercury trine Pluto. I communicate with an exquisite mind. Says says you do not. I don't bother with small talk. Instead, says I shoot straight to the heart of a subject matter. That's right, straight from the shoulder, boo. What interests me in a conversation is trying to understand the underlying nature of people. Says I'm not afraid to ask questions. Say why? Multiple times, like a detective. Says you sleuth under the surface for answers. I search for the deeper meaning of life. I really do. Mental challenges, puzzles, games satisfy my need for deep mental abstraction, contemplation. As an inquisitive mind asks direct questions naturally, some people find your inquisitions quite blunt, sometimes even rude. If you're fascinated by something, you explore it from every angle. You become obsessed. You are willing to explore a topic much more than the average person. But it says be aware of this tendency because I need to keep that in check. As I operate on such a deep level, says I can get stuck seeing things from one angle. While focus can be beneficial, it's also beneficial to be broad in my perspective. I say it all the time. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I say it all the time. I'm a deep person. I'm a deep individual. Let me see how long I've been. I've been here almost an hour and a half, y'all. I'm not gonna talk too long tonight. Let me see. I got to make sure I know because I think I'm going over some of this I went over last night, but I guess it doesn't hurt to go over it again. I'm going to and see where I met him. Y'all want me to come back on tomorrow night? If you want me to come back on tomorrow night, let me know. I'll save some for tomorrow night. Nobody's in the... Oh, you do? Okay. All right. See, you're gonna have to go back and you're gonna have to watch tomorrow. You're gonna have to watch last night's part 2. So this part, last night was part 1. This is part 2. So tomorrow night I finish up on this birth chart on part 3. Okay, talk with Tori. I didn't know you were still here. I thought you had no left me. Y'all just be sitting back listening, huh? Let's see where we're at here. Mercury, okay, I'm gonna do this here. Mercury, I'm gonna finish this page here. Let me see where I'm gonna stop at, so I can remember where I'm at. I was on the computer last night. I'm in this book tonight. I've got to remember exactly where I was at here. Mercury sextile Neptune. So I can remember where I was at here. Mark this. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna read this part here. I just in the place from the activated. Okay, I did read that. I read that already. Okay. Okay, now Mercury sextile Neptune says my intuitive sense of energies allows me to be an effective and adaptable communicator. I can sense where someone is vibrating and know how best in that moment to interact with them. In conversation, people often remark how accurate, almost psychic-like my assessments of them are. However, at times I may feel frustrated as I am such a feeling-based being. See what I'm saying? I was wondering why my emotion was always so deep. It says it says your intuitive senses of energies allows you to be an effective and adaptable communicator. I can sense says you can sense where someone is vibrating and know how best in that moment to interact with them. In conversation, people often remark how accurate, almost psychic like my assessments of them are. However, at times I may feel frustrated as I am such a feeling based being. Everything I feel can always be communicated clearly to people. That's true. Driving, I do that all the time too, Tori. It says I feel beyond the five senses, channeling many artistic muses who express through me in many creative forms. Says you've always felt an affinity with these ethereal realms. Confusion arises for me when I stray away from that path. When you deny spiritual experiences, you lose your sense of clarity and direction. That's deep, ain't it, y'all? It's real deep. I will leave it there tonight so I know where to start it tomorrow. Tomorrow night. So if y'all listening now, remember, help me remember. I'm gonna start here with his sun and Capricorn. This is my sun in Capricorn, Northern Scorpio symbolism. And I'm gonna have to get that as well. I'll be giving y'all the sextile symbolism on that. See, as I said, this thing here is. Let me show y'all how many pages this is here. Right here. See here? This is my birth chart. This is my entire birth chart here. Broke down. All these pages broke down. I had got it printed out. All this is just explanation of everything in my birth chart. All that is break down all that. Look at them. That, yeah, that's how thick it is. My birth chart. The explanation of my birth chart. It's thick, ain't it? It's real thick. So, y'all enjoyed everything? I guess we can just sit around and talk for a minute or two before, I go off the air tonight. I thought maybe somebody was going to come up and talk to me, but I guess not. Or maybe I might get a phone call. I don't know. Maybe not. Hey, see, I told y'all. Look at that. I put my partial in for y'all tonight. So how y'all like that? Man, I get y'all can smile now. I can show y'all the bling bling. Okay, that's what I'm be it right there. See, anybody thought about how they like me? I ain't said nothing about how y'all like Cheetah. I did that especially for y'all tonight. I usually don't put it in there because it irritates me. But I put it in there for y'all tonight. So I can, go ahead and show y'all that winning smile. I tell you what, since y'all still here, I'm just gonna play with my cards for a minute or two. Hold on a second here. See what I get going on here. All this right here, all this ties into the let's see. Yes, it sure is. Yep, that's him. That's Reverend C.L. Franklin. You gotta have a good ear. I love C.L. Franklin. You want to hear some of CL? Yeah, that's CL. But I like to hear. I tell you what, I like to hear. That Dry Bones in the Valley. Hold on, man. Let me get that for you. Since you know CL Franklin, Dry Bones in the Valley.
Getting that from YouTube.
This man know he preached. This man preached this here.
And carried me out in the spirit of the Lord and set me down.
You want to hear that before I go off for the night? I got that going for you. Talk with Tori.
And behold, there were very many in the open valley.
And lo, they were very dry. Mm-hmm. Now this man here, he finna preach this here.
And I answered, O Lord God, thou knowest. And again he said unto me, prophesy from these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones,
hear the words of the Lord.
Of the Lord. The prophet and the valley
of dry bones.
Of dry bones.
Mm-hmm.
Among those who were carried away was a young man by the name of Ezekiel, who had obviously been trained to be a priest.
Yep.
When we study his minute descriptions of the temple order and of the temple liturgy, when we read of his intimate knowledge of things directly concerned with Judaism, he
was awake too. A lot of people don't realize that. That man was deep. One of these nights, I'm gonna bring out my card for y'all. See that? I had all kinds of them.
That he records in his book. One thing he
African rising.
To convince Israel of that her God had not come.
African goddess rising.
And her God was not there.
Good night, Tori. That these here, these are original. These, I have all kinds of the Master Tarot deck.
The vision where he saw the very outline.
Moon out of this.
Sitting upon a chariot throne.
I was just, I might come on here one night and do a reading for y'all.
In a cloud.
I got,
and with
look at y'all.
Priestly function.
Look at that. Those are some there. Zodiac Oracle.
He was saying, we told them about.
I didn't mean to order 2 decks of these, but like I say, I don't believe in coincidences, so I just went on and kept it. And I paid for it, so I might as well keep it. Now this here, yeah, where my other one? My Kippers. I got to find my Kipper deck. There's Angels and Ascendants. Okay, so you can see it there. That's it, Angels and Ascendants deck. Look at all these cards I got. There ain't even all over here. There's some more in here. Now this one, I love this deck. Kipper. That Kipper deck. Kipper don't play. Let me show you that. These are some gorgeous cards. It was moving. That's right. Look at that. Look at that. Aren't those beautiful? You see that? Guardians.
Maybe you can't see the movement. But
God's
plans never stand still.
Sure don't.
You can't follow them and you can't stop them. Oh, the writer here tells us.
I was talking about Earth, Mother Earth. See this?
God.
Mother Earth.
So, to Israel, we see in this vision, Babylon was a desolate place.
Now I'm sure these Kipper. I love this deck here. Kipper don't play. Kipper tell the truth.
A valley of
These things are so beautiful.
A valley of hopelessness. A valley of dry bones. A valley of lifelessness.
Yep.
In one of the great cities.
Not those just gorgeous. Look at them. Those are just gorgeous.
Was a valley.
Yeah.
Someone might marvel if Babylon was a great city. How could it be regarded by the Israelites as a valley? Well, you see,
Yeah.
a city may be one
Halfway.
thing to one people, or a country may mean one thing to one people.
Kipple.
To another people.
This is a German big Kipple.
When the white Europeans came to this country, embarked upon these shores, America,
I'm just sitting here talking to y'all now for a little while.
was a mountaintop of possibility. Was a mountaintop of
I'm trying to get everything put up.
But to the Negro,
Show y'all my orbital card and stuff.
upon these shores,
That this deck here has all the
a valley of slaves,
have all the zodiac signs on there. See there?
a valley of sorrow,
Libra,
so that often we have to say,
Virgo,
I'm going
Leo.
to feast and table.
And them things pretty.
One
Look
of
at
these
that.
days, the chariot of God will swing up.
Cancer,
I wish I had somebody here praying with me.
Gemini.
So
See, all these are tarot cards.
Babylon to Israel
Taurus,
was a place of hopelessness. It was a valley
Aries,
of dry bones. A valley of dry bones.
Earth sign, Earth energy.
The prophet killed.
Then it has the planets and everything. See there?
Considering a prophet,
Mars.
why is a prophet anyway? Since the prophet was
The
God,
sun is the best card in the deck.
God,
The sun, see there the sun.
God's what? There in
The moon represents secrets.
You know, and the word prophet
That's what moon means, things hidden. It's the moon.
with the word preacher. For a prophet is a preacher.
Aquarius, Pisces. Now Pisces are very intuitive people. Pisces, the fish. Yeah, see, we the devil in the tarot. Capricorn, that's me. But you know what? Ain't that devil beautiful? they twisted up everything. Sagittarius. Well. Scorpio. It's Capricorn. We're ruled by Saturn. The daddy Saturn right there. Saturn bring that karma. He calls it deep.
He's able to predict the future.
There you go.
Prophet is one who
has it. That's right.
Insight.
And foresight.
With sight, he looked on things.
That's right.
With insight,
he look into things.
With foresight,
he look beyond things. That's right. Yeah, this is the deck here. I've got these here.
To describe Israel's Babylonian situation.
See, if you're gonna do something, you might you go in. Don't do it half. See that? These are wands. Wands are represented by the fire signs: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You know what that wand stands for? That wand. That wand. See that? 4 wands. See, when you what think about these cards here? What think about tarot? This is a intuitive thing. Once you touch these cards, you tapped in the spirit. You know?
That he was in the spirit. And that gives validity to it, you know. People speak a little bit about the spirit now. But
You have to look in there, look at the shit, look into it.
a great deal of it.
I ain't going there with y'all tonight though, cause it's deep. This thing it drains you once you tap into it. My head already start trying to start hurting.
The spirit told
Pinnacles, that's what earth signs represent. The pinnacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, because we represent the worldly things, the earthly things, pinnacles, money, material, stuff like that. 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles, 10s represent endings, you know?
And he said, why being in the spirit?
When you get them 10 of Pentacles, you got the world, baby. You got the world.
And then let him into the midst of the valley and set him down.
Swords are air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ace of Swords. That's the God card. Ace of Swords. That's the motherfucking truth. When the Ace of Swords come out, that means that's the truth and nothing but the truth.
That's what he was saying.
Pages, a page of wands. Page represents communications and stuff like that. See, I got to give them 5 days of energy in my head trying to hurt y'all. It take when you start reading these cards, and stuff, you start tapping into that energy, and you start picking up those things. So I'm not gonna go there with this tonight. I'm already picking up on that energy and stuff. When your head start hurting and stuff like that, you tapping in, then ears ringing and all that. You got to pay attention to all that. I ain't going to that energy tonight. One night I'm gonna do this for y'all. I'm gonna do a reading with y'all. If y'all would like me to do it, I'll do one, but not tonight. I don't know, it depends. I might wake up in the middle of the night and do one. I started doing last night. Can these bones live?
Son of man, can these bones live?
Mm-hmm.
That son of man see me reminiscent.
Who's still here? You still here, info? Are you gone?
Reminiscent of man's
I still got one viewer.
man's humanity. Son of man. Son of man, you are a scholar.
All right.
You
All right, love.
an educator.
I'm gonna sign off for the night, y'all. I'm gonna be here almost 2 hours.
Can these bones live? Son of man, you are an engineer. Can these bones live? Son of man, you are a heart specialist. Son of man, you are a geologist. You are a botanist. You are a specialist in various phases of the human body. You are a psychologist and psychiatrist.
Yes.
You know all about drives and reactions and responses and tendencies. I want to know with all of this knowledge, can you tell me?
Can these bones live? See, that's what I'm telling y'all about. He finna talk about it too. He goes to let me extract matter from the atmosphere. That's what we are. We matter.
Can these bones?
You got to listen to it, see. We ain't got no brothers like out here. We got brothers, we go do. That's right.
Son of man, you found a highway upon the sea.
Yes.
And you made your own highway under the sea.
That's right.
Can these bones live?
Can they?
Can these bones
Let's turn off some of these lights. And let y'all finish listening to CL.
give up? The prophet had to admit his ignorance. The prophet had to admit that he didn't know the answer.
Okay.
Oh, we know a lot of things. We know what the human.
Oh, you still here, boo? Oh yeah, look here. I love C.L. Franklin.
We know men are prejudice.
That's right.
We know that men.
I have his playlist on my channel too.
They are selfish. We know men are unkind.
That's that real preaching. You don't hear that kind of preaching no more.
But what we don't know is what to do about it. Or we know what the problem is. We've made an analysis of it. We've already diagnosed the case.
Mm-hmm.
But what we can't do is write a prescription.
That's right. That's that good preaching. There you got men of God. See, them were real men of God. They had real spirituality.
Lord, thou knowest. When it comes to the answer.
That's right.
Of many of life's perplexing problems. When it comes to a solution to these problems, Lord, thou knowest.
Yes.
I submit myself before you. Limited, finite, ignorant, and helpless. Like dry bones in a bag. And
yes. Yes.
Thou hast the answer. And you know that one thing about God, when we go to him sincerely,
yep.
When we've been overwhelmed by some problem we are unable to grapple with, put it at his feet.
That's right.
Ultimately, if we have faith, he'll give us the answer.
Because see, he also breaks down. He breaks down in some of his sermons about these symbolisms. He'll tell you. He'll tell you about the symbolisms in the Bible. That's why I like him so much. Because he was awake. He was an enlightened soul. Dr. King was enlightened also. I listened to him too. You listen to that sermon of Knock at Midnight. But Dr. King and Knock at Midnight. And what's the other one by Dr. King? See. I have that. I have all that. It's
It looks like a helpless thing. It looks like an impossible thing for me to go out and preach the dry bones. Some of the living soul that I preach to don't respond to me. And what could I expect from dry bones? But the Lord to go on out and preach anyhow. You know, God's ways, are above man's ways. And you can't always understand why he orders you to do certain things. But if the Lord orders you to go on anyhow, why you may not see it, but that is the way.
I think it's the three dimensions. I think the name of the sermon is the 3 dimensions of life, if I'm not mistaken. By Dr. King. Yeah, it is the three dimensions of life. Now that's a must listen to too. By Dr. Martin Luther King, the 3 dimensions of life. And a Knock at Midnight. Woo, Lord, have mercy. There you go. Listen. Well.
What can I preach the dry bones about? Lord, what kind of subject and what kind of text can I use? Oh, Lord, just go back and use this text. Tell Lord Father.
To hear the words of the Lord. That's right.
I'm sure it must have been discouraging sometimes.
See, but he was talking about talking about Babylon and all of them. That's what he's really talking about. There's some symbolism in that.
Of lifelessness, in that valley of hopelessness, my Lord, to stand there and preach and not be able to see.
He's talking about how he really was talking about the church was dead.
Oh, yes. And then one morning, the valley began to rumble.
Well,
Yes, it did. began to shake.
Yeah.
And there was a mighty moving around.
Mm-hmm.
Then one morning, yeah, when he looked around to try this rumbling,
Yeah.
where God,
He feeling that thing too.
in motion. Yes, football
Yeah.
was setting out
Ankle bone. Yes, sir.
oh, Lord, and ankle bone was moving on toward knee bone. Oh, yeah.
Preach.
And knee bone was
Was
connected
certain.
with thigh bone.
Thigh bone was connected with hip bone. Yes, sir.
And hip bone was moving toward backbone. Yes, they were. And backbone
Yes.
was joining on the shoulder bone.
Yes, yes.
And shoulder bone was tied into neck bone.
Woo.
And neck bone was tied into head bone.
Yes.
Oh, the prophet kept on preaching it. Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Kept on preaching. Oh, he dropped on.
Hear the word of the Lord.
Oh, Lord. And the Lord said, wait a minute now.
Let me get.
I want you to preach on a
Remember, there you go. Come on with it.
I want you just to wait a minute.
Yes. Let me extract matter from the atmosphere. Yes, sir. You hear what he say? Let him extract matter from the universe.
And form man anatomy. Let flesh get on the bone. Let skin begin to cover those skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
But Lord, all we have now are corpses here.
Well.
Lying on the ground.
Hmm.
Turn now and preach to the wind. Tell the wind
Yeah.
that God will the wind to blow.
Whew.
Lord, and throw blessings to these bodies.
Yes.
My Lord, tell God, give her word. And that's my solution tonight.
That's right.
That's my answer tonight to every problem that we have. That is the yes, God's word.
That's his word.
It's all right. Go to the United Nations. It's all right. To preach on international fellowship. It's all right. To call on the scholars. Call on our businessmen. It's all right. But I tell you what you have better do. Hear God's word.
Whew.
Hear God's
I tell you, if you don't get nothing out of that, something wrong with you. Yes, it is. I walk and talk with the Most High. Yes, 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 yes. No, his word. A bridge over troubled water.
Getting that from YouTube.
I'm gonna give you what a good night song now. Yep, this is me, baby. This is what I do. Still waters run deep. See, I'll top off CL with his daughter, Aretha. You can't beat that, can you? Then I be on went 2 hours with y'all. You enjoying that? Whoever's still in here, y'all enjoying that? Y'all just sitting back listening. I guess it's too. I guess this also can help me get my hours and everything in too. You know. Still waters run deep. Come on, Aretha. Mm-hmm. I paid the cost. Yes, sir. Just like a breeze. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I'm just jamming in here a little bit tonight. Getting me a little hours in, you know. Y'all enjoying that music and stuff? Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. Talk to me. When you sail on, sail on. Sail on. The Queen. Yeah. Just like a breeze. Yes, sir. I'll be there to lay me down. Yeah, I said I was gonna play one, but I forgot to play one more for y'all. Then I'm out of here. One more song for y'all, then I'm out of here. I just love music. I just love music. I always have. Music speak to me. I communicate through music. If you want, let me. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes. Yes. Y'all going on me, home. Yes. With your tie and bow for my hand. All right, then. Good night, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all, please like, share, and subscribe for your girl, okay? If it's Queen, love you. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Good night, my loves.
If you
Let